So, I pretty much finished this term of university, just about to be going into the Easter break, and I've been doing a lot of coursework, a lot of preparation for exams, so taking another little bit of time off. And I also needed some cooling down from this team, because I used it in the Sao Paulo challenge, and it was not good. I think there's either 8 or 9 90% accurate moves on this team, and I missed pretty much all of them in that challenge. I went 1-3 in the Sao Paulo challenge with this team. The first round I faced Skydrop with Cartana, which is an instant loss for the team. And yeah, I'm going to find someone for 1500s. He's starting as well, because ladder's reset. Okay, interesting, got the dancers. But yeah, but I was annoyed with this team, basically, because I missed a Sableye 4 times in a row with 90% accurate moves, 2 Meteor Messages and 2 Play Roughs with Mimikyu. It was not good, but okay. Now focus on this match. Because I can't Rage Powder away a Lilligant. But if he's going for his dancing, then just getting up Trick Room would be fine. It's either Mimikyu and Metagross, or Paras and Porygon. I feel like Mimikyu Metagross this time. I think Torkoal should be good. It's only Garchomp and the Arcanine. I do kind of want PZ, but do I want Crabominable? Because it's in Trick Room. Crabominable is actually amazing. Maybe I want it over Torkoal. Because if they're going to be dancing, they're going to have special defense, so maybe I'll go with Crabominable instead of Torkoal. Let's go with this. He's hopefully going to lose 2 Pokemon turn 1, because, well, I have no idea what people are like down at the bottom of the ladder. This guy could be a Worlds competitor that's just started his game again, reset his rating and started again. But should never underestimate people on the lower ladder, but there are some odd choices and odd plays sometimes, but looks like he's just going to dance, so I'm glad I didn't go Paras. So I should be able to safely explode and Trick Room here, because, well, actually, Oricarios usually protect and then dance. So maybe I would only be trading, and maybe the Lilligant's got Sash as well. I definitely want a Trick Room. But, do I just attack with Metagross? Do I need to just explode? I shouldn't just need to explode. But I'm going to explode, because then that gives me a switch into Crabominable. Such a fun way to say, yeah, he didn't protect, that's, oh, really? You're going to be playing around with this? Its own tempo Lilligant, okay. And was that Choice Scarf to Oricario? It looked like it was Choice Scarf, so... here we go, and now he's going to Quiver Dance. Yep, but then, who cares if the Oricario is dancing? If he's... wait, is he Scarf? He might not be, he might just be... how fast is Oricario? It's 98, isn't it? So 97 or 98, and that's faster than Lilligant naturally. I'm just so used to Lilligant going first because it's with its Torkoal, but we're going to see. Confusion has been nerfed. Let's see, if I get this explosion off, it would be very nice. Very nice. And now I just need the Trick Room. So, hopefully no Sash on the Lilligant or the Oricario. Okay, there was the Sash on the Lilligant, fair enough. But, if we get this Trick Room, looking really good. If not, I'll just Shadow Sneak the Lilligant, and then that again, if I can get the Shadow Sneak off. We'll see. Confusion's been nerfed. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's good. I do wish I had brought Torkoal now, because Torkoal would have been amazing. Now, do I go with Porygon or Crabominable? I think Porygon, so I can get off a Breakneck Blitz into whatever's coming in that slot. And then, hopefully, I'll be able to Shadow Claw. Okay, it's Arcanine, yeah, so... it didn't make a difference, really. Like, he wouldn't have intimidated Crabominable. So easy to say, apparently. But he wouldn't have intimidated it because of Hyper Cutter, so it wouldn't have made a difference. And I can usually OHKO Arcanines with close combat, but this way I don't take Life Orb Recall. So I'm going to try and Shadow Claw the Lilligant, and I'm going to Breakneck Blitz. I would assume he's probably Petal Dance, even though that you don't get to choose your target if he's own tempo. But we'll see. Teeter Dance is not a fun strategy. If you're going to be dancing, do the Quiver Dance, not the Teeter Dance. Or the Lunar Dance, that would help me out a lot. But there we go. Is that going to be a thing in VGC17? Lunar Dance Cresselia with but you just sacrifice both your Pokemon for no reason. This Arcanine will go down. I don't think even Assault Vest can live. Actually, no, Assault Vest can live, because it's lived Shattered Psyches before, and Breakneck Blitz is only just stronger. Okay, no confusion hits. This is nice, this is nice. Because now we've got 3 turns of Trick Room to take out one Pokemon that we're definitely going to underspeed. That's really nice. I would assume Garchomp. And then I just need, yeah, okay, so now I can just Ice Beam it. If it's Assault Vest, then I can just close combat it at some point. But this should be good now. Play Rough can miss, but Ice Beam can't, so I'm feeling fine going for that. Because if he is Assault Vest, he can't protect, and then I'll be able to attack him next turn. And he's not Yachiberry, he's not Sash, could be Focus Band, but Garchomp's going to drop, and that's a nice clean game. So very, very fortunate, no confusion hits, but there we go. Get another one. That was super fast. I might get 3. Because this team is so fast, I'll probably get 3 in this episode. And because we're at the lower ladder as well, the game should also be faster because they shouldn't be prepared for this team. As you go up the ladder, people will have strategies against it, but it does tend to plow through the lower ladder. So if you're planning on climbing, use this team. I have actually seen a couple of my friends send me like screenshots of them playing on BattleSpot, and they're playing this team, whereas like I've only had it out for 2 episodes because I had that little break, but people still have gone and copied it, which is quite funny. Paris probably should be a Smeargle because you can't Rage Powder Kartanas, and that's actually really big. So sorry I'm new, we're going to be facing him. He's won a game, so he's not that new. Interesting, he's got an alternate Double Duck. But, so he's got, if he leads Weavile Lele, then he can't Fake Out, so I'm hoping that he leads that. But he can't Fake Out my Mimikyu, so it's probably better, because he's surely got Trick Room on his Porygon 2. Probably not on his Porygon Z, but surely on his Porygon 2. I think I should be able to get away with Metagross exploding again. You would have to Fake Out the Metagross to stop that, but then I'll just Meteor Mash him next turn because I'm in Trick Room. I will have my own duck. And surely Crabominable. Because it hits everything for super effective apart from Lele, and Lele tends to drop it in 1 Ice Hammer. So I'm going to go with Crabominable. Metagross does look really good here. Because they can Oko the Muck with an explosion. It can survive an Earthquake. Like, the only thing really is a Tectonic Rage. I'm pretty sure it can survive a Throat Chop from Weavile. Maybe not a Black Hole Eclipse, but that should be rare. But then again, we're low data, so you never know. We'll see. If there's no Garchomp, I should be able to explode turn 1. Weavile probably has a Sash, so hope, like, maybe it would Throat Chop me, it would activate my weakness policy, and then I would explode, bring it down to the Sash, and Oko the thing next to it. But we'll see. He shouldn't be able to stop my Trick Room with the Mimikyu side. He would have been able to stop it with Paris if he didn't lead with Lele, but did lead with Weavile. Okay. So hopefully, I want this to be Fake Out into Metagross and Z Conversion. Like, that's probably the most ideal situation here. I guess an Ice Beam into my Mimikyu as well. But I'm saying the most ideal. The most ideal is he Breakneck Blitzes his own Weavile, but that's not going to happen. So he shouldn't be able to stop my Trick Room, unless he's Trick Rooming with his own Porygon Z. That is the only way out for him now. But that should not be a thing. I'm just going to try and explode. Because a Throat Chop will not knock out Metagross. It's going to be Fling. So that's going to activate... Wait, no, that's... Oh, there we go. That's going to stop Trick Room. There we go. Very smart, very smart. So he stopped Trick Room, but I should still be exploding... If he's Z-converting, which it looks like he will be, that'll survive the explosion now. It's got a bit more interesting now. I wasn't anticipating Fling, but that was very clever. I was saying there's no way of stopping it, but there was one way of stopping it, and he found the way. So he's not Sash. He's not Sash, so he should be losing Weavile here. So really, it probably would have been more ideal if I'd have just Zen headbutted the Porygon, I guess. But that does reasonable amount to Porygon. Now, got to try and stop Trick Room. And what did he convert into? I hope it tells me, because I didn't pay attention. Okay, gonna be Lele. And we can't Z Psyche me anymore. But Life Orb or Respect Psychic will knock out either of these Pokemon, so this has just got very awkward. What type is he? Does it tell me? He's Electric type, okay. That's to be expected. So I'm going to try and Trick Room again with Mimikyu, and I'm going to protect Porygon, because he should, if he's not a boosting item on Lele, which he probably should be, then he shouldn't knock out Mimikyu. He should be targeting Porygon with at least one of them. It's just going to be Psychic, yeah, into Porygon, so do I live a Thunderbolt? I don't think so. No, okay, I don't. That's not so good. Because now I need to survive a Thunderbolt with Porygon, and I don't think I'm more bulky with Porygon. But we'll see, I need to live this. Because he should be Psychic into Crabominable, and, well, theoretically he should double onto Porygon, because that's the only way I can win now by getting up Trick Room, but hopefully he's going to see a Fighting type in Psychic hit. Because that tends to be the way at the lower ladder, but I do need to stop underestimating people, because he's going to double into my Porygon here. There you go, told you. That's not enough. See, don't underestimate the lower ladder. Making a good play. That was a good play. That was the correct play. So I can't fault him for that. Because now I instantly lose, but that, I told you. Well, I didn't tell you, I was telling you the complete opposite. That there was no way of stopping Trick Room turn 1. And then he had the perfect way of stopping Trick Room turn 1, and then everything fell apart. I am quite surprised that Mimikyu dropped to a Thunderbolt. Like, it's reasonably specially bulky. I'm curious, I'm gonna do the calc afterwards, but yeah, that was a little bit surprising. But well done on him not seeing a super effective target and psychicking straight into it. That was good on him, but yeah, I'm gonna get a third one because this is a very short episode otherwise. Because the team is so quick, and that was the reverse quickness of him sweeping me, basically. So if I'd have gone with Paris, then no, because then he'd have been able to just fake out, so that wouldn't have worked out. So either way, he had the answer. Because Fling is pretty underexplored on Weavile, to be fair, but to be fair, Weavile is underexplored. Weavile is a good Pokemon. It's one of the fewer Pokemon with Icy Wind, and Icy Wind is a very good move. But yeah, Fling. That definitely caught me off guard and screwed me over, basically. There was no way back, it seems, after that, but gonna find Massey from Italy. I feel like I recognise the name Massey. But that's the Japanese guy, that like Ampharos, isn't it? And he's not from Italy. But, okay. Marowak is always an issue for the team. He's got 4 things super effective against Metagross, which in a way is good, but I think all of them can OHKO Metagross. I don't think a Flare Blitz, like a neutral Flare Blitz, can knock out Metagross from Talonflame, because an Arcanine one can't. I don't know the calc on Shadow Ball from Gengar, but Garchomp and Marowak, if Garchomp Z's, it should be able to knock out Metagross. And I don't really want to explode when there's 2 potential Ghost types, so I think I will be going the Paris route here. And the good thing about this is if he leads Ninetales, then he can Blizzard me. But, I still need Mimikyu. I need Mimikyu in the back for the 2 Ghost types, because he can Blizzard me, and then I'll Rage Powder something away, and then he will, I will lose Paris because of the hail, and that's optimal. So, let's see. Do I want Crab? Oh, I'm starting to turn into Cybertron now, it's Crabominable. What do I want Torkoal? I think I want Torkoal because of the hail, and I want to stop the hail. This is awkward, like Marowak is always awkward. So the only thing I have super effective against it is Rock Slide on Crabominable. That is not an OHKO, and you are very much KO'd to a Flare Blitz. So, we'll see. Marowak and Finny. That's not bad. That's not bad. Because I am guaranteed Trick Room. Yeah, I can't Spore anything, but I can Rage Powder. Now, it depends if he's going to Calm Mind or Muddy Water. But I do need to Rage Powder here. And I do need Trick Room. If he Calm Minds, that's awkward, because then I can't OHKO him with Break No Blitz anymore, and I can't really knock out the Marowak either. Like, Shadow Claw is a 2-shot on Marowak, unfortunately, which is really annoying. And the problem is that I need to Trick Room, but then Marowaks tend to underspeed Mimikyu. So that's why Marowak is so awkward. Like, they're not that common, but they are actually... Well, at the time the team was built, they were very uncommon, but they are picking up in popularity again. So this is going to be an awkward one, and I wouldn't be surprised. If he Calm Minds turn 1, I wouldn't be surprised if I already lose. So, we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's fine. So I'm not actually losing Paris this turn. Interesting. Unless he burns me with Flare Blitz, but he can't because of the Misty Terrain. But that is interesting. Because now I can Break No Blitz that Finny. And he didn't Calm Mind, so that's nice. But that recoil, I think, puts him in Shadow Claw range. I do have to play on it being Shadow Claw range, so I'm going to Rage Powder again, hopefully sacking Paris this time. And I am going to, because he's already protected something on that slot, unless it's Gengar, do not be Gengar, something will be KO'd. No, I just need to deal with the Marowak later with the Mimikyu. Ooh, that's nice. Very kind of him. So he should have just been attacking and knocking out Paris here, but now we get to keep Paris as well, unless the Finny is quiet, but nope. Losing Finny, and I'm not losing Paris again. So this is interesting. Because now I still keep Paris. Like this technically that is the way to beat, well, the Porygon Smeargle team. The way to beat it is to let the Smeargle stay on the field for like 1 or 2 turns longer than it should. You can be endeavoured, but you do need to leave it on the field for a little bit, just so that the Gigalith and stuff in the back can't be in Trick Room for as long as they would want. So it's just going to be Ninetales soon. Now I should be losing Paris. But can I just Pin Power and Hyper Beam into the Ninetales? Would that be worth it? Probably not. Because I should Rage Powder so that Porygon doesn't get hit by a Flare Blitz. What have we got in the back? Gengar, Garchomp, and... Did I bring Torkoal or did I bring... Okay. Okay. A better way around of doing it, I think, would be going for Hidden Power to break the sash on the Ninetales. And just protecting Porygon here. Because then I can get the switch into Torkoal. And Torkoal will chunk Marowak a lot. Like, not enough, but a lot. So, this will break the sash on the Ninetales. If there is a sash, that is. And that's reasonable damage. And he does just Flare Blitz into Paris. That's fine, because he takes 1 more HP of recoil than he would have done if he had targeted the Porygon. Perfect. So, should be seeing a Blizzard or an Aurora Veil here. I prefer not an Aurora Veil, because then Marowak will take even less from the Eruption. And it is going to be Aurora Veil, so... Not an ideal turn. I could have just attacked with Porygon. So... I do want to go into Torkoal here, and I do get an Eruption off, but Marowak should still be put into Shadow Sneak range, though. Like, it's a Specs Eruption. It will do a lot. But how many turns of Trick Room do I have left? Should have 2? I think I have 2. Yeah, I have 2. Okay. So, definitely Erupting. Is it worth saving Porygon? I feel like it is. Like, I could be losing the Disguise on Mimikyu, but the Eruption should put him in Shadow Sneak range, and that should be fine. Because then I get to preserve the Porygon for a potential Garchomp in the back. The only way that he can knock out my Porygon in one is with the Tectonic Rage, but he could very easily have that. So, that's fair, that's fair. This is going to be a Bone Mining into Torkoal, because that would be awkward. This should still, even for Aurora Veil, do a reasonable amount of damage. See, that's entirely reasonable. That would have knocked it out without the without the Aurora, but this has worked out nicely because now I can Erupt and Shadow Sneak, so the switch into Mimikyu was the correct one. Because the Sun boosted Flare Blitz would have absolutely knocked out Porygon, but there we go, I can just Erupt again, and I will Shadow Sneak Marowak. And this should be fine. So I was saying, yeah, now this is a horrible matchup, I should easily lose this, but there were a couple of questionable plays protecting his Pokemon when they really didn't need to protect, so managed to find the way to break through this team. Marowak is so awkward, but now that he's in Shadow Sneak range, everything is fine. And if that's Garchomp, it's Talonflame, that should still be taking a huge amount from, like, it's still in Aurora Veil, but that's fine. Actually. He's losing his Gale Wings, so I will be able to Shadow Sneak that Marowak first, before he potentially Brave Birds. He would have been, like, all Supersonic Sky Strike, so Mimikyu will be able to move and KO the Marowak, which is nice. So I don't want to set up Trick Room here. I can't afford to, because a Flare Blitz from Talonflame in the Sun will knock out my Mimikyu, so I do need to just take care of the Marowak while I can. The Shadow Sneak onto Talonflame won't help. Shadow Sneak needs to go onto Marowak. If he switches into Ninetales, that's fine, because then he's still losing Talonflame and Ninetales. Unless he Brave Birds into Torkoal or Supersonic Sky Strikes into Torkoal, I won't get KO'd, but then Talonflame will survive that turn. But then I will still have Mimikyu that can Shadow Sneak something, and Ninetales will drop if he doesn't switch. So it still should be fine. Yeah, it's fine, because Marowak's gone now. If he's Brave Birding into Torkoal, he's taking all the recoil. Unless he's Supersonic Sky Striking, then he's not taking the recoil. Which it looks like he is, so no recoil. If that's into Mimikyu, then that's fine. Talonflame will go down, and then Ninetales can't beat Torkoal on its own. If it's into Torkoal, I should live, because Torkoal's very defensive, and I will get a tiny, tiny chunk onto him, because Eruption will be weakened a lot, but we'll see. Okay, it is onto Torkoal, so that's fair, that's fair. Okay, that was a little bit less than I thought it would, but that's fine, because this is single target, and is that Shadow Sneak range? Because if that is Shadow Sneak range, I win. But if it's not, that's awkward. How many Suns of Sun is left? So I don't think in the Sun. He's still got his Aurora Veil as well, so maybe I can't knock out the Ninetales in one with Torkoal. So we've got... Oh yeah, there's no turns of Sun because there's Hail, obviously, but there's one turn of Aurora Veil. I still want to Erupt, because an Eruption will knock out the Talonflame in combination with the Hail, if Torkoal is left alone. And if he Brave Birds, or attacks at all with Talonflame, he will lose it. And Mimikyu should be able to 1v1 Ninetales, but so can Porygon. So I'm gonna Shadow Sneak Talonflame. If it is enough to KO, then that's just a win. So we'll see, we'll see. It is just not enough. So Shadow Sneaking or switching into Porygon would have been more ideal. He is going to KO himself now, but okay, he doesn't knock out Mimikyu, which is nice. So, but Blizzard should. But it won't knock out Torkoal, and I will still get a tiny bit of Eruption damage onto his Ninetales. But then, his only way out now should be freezing my Porygon. Or me missing Hyper Beam. Because I do need to go for Hyper Beam now. Yeah, not much damage. So I do need to Hyper Beam. So he needs a Freeze or a Hyper Beam miss to win. So it probably would have been better to preserve the Mimikyu. If I'd have switched out Mimikyu into Porygon, then Porygon would have gone down, but then I had a 100% accurate move against the Ninetales. So that would have probably been the better way round of doing it. I should probably Trick Room. Is there any point in Trick Rooming? Because I just need to land a Hyper Beam anyway. And Trick Rooming and then Hyper Beam, I'll still be... Is it worth trying to stall out the Hail at all? Not really, is it? Because if I protect this turn, then Blizzard will turn into single type of damage. I'm just trying to maximise my odds here. But we'll see. It's just going to Blizzard, so no freeze, no miss. Everything will be fine. We can take another Blizzard, so we can afford one miss. There's a freeze. Okay, okay. There's one. There's one. But we can still fall, which we don't. Which we don't. Nice, nice. So we can take one more. We can't take one more if he protects and lets us take one more round of hail damage. So, here we go, here we go. Called it. Called his win conditions. Looks like we were pouring back into the match, but no, no. Here we go. No, he's not protecting. I probably should live the single target. If not, then that's going to be annoying. But we do Thor, and we do hit. Oh, okay. That was scary. That was really scary. He did need to protect his Ninetales. If he protected Ninetales, Blizzard was a KO. That was. I shouldn't have won that. I really shouldn't have won that. That was a matchup I should never win, and we managed to win it. Even when he had to get a freeze, and he got the freeze, and we still won. Very close. Very close. But there we go. That was 3 episodes. 3 episodes? That's 3 matches in 1 episode. So I'll probably do the same for the rest of the week, because these will be short matches. To be fair, that was a long match. That was longer than, probably one of the longest matches I've ever had with this team. So there we go. Thanks for watching.